In this video is going to be the Jevries True Hop Super Pump versus the Reefs 300 Alacritous. Which is the better hop servo? Let's get into it. Alright, so here we got the raw basic hop setup right here. Factory Reefs 300 servo, 3S battery pack, and 10 amp BEC because we're only running on a one hop servo. We've got the Jevries horn at 12.5 millimeters on a flip servo, and the shortened pull push rod. Now the setup that I have in here, these are sprung shocks. So as you can see, there's a lot of spring action in there. Same thing with the back. Now the way these springs are set up is they're relatively the same amount of springiness as the stock original factory springs. So this setup, the only real things that you need that are, aftermarket is the BEC, a 3S battery, and the horn and push rod to run the short horn on a flip servo for the front there. The rest of the stuff you can do 100% on stock electronic stock setup. What's important is that you have the weight balanced. So in this one here, I have no gas tank, so the gas tank slug is out of there. I also have the weight plates. I've got 5 weight plates in the trunk. I do have a big battery though, that's why I had to use so few weight plates in the trunk. And that's basically it. So it's very much setting up the hop servo to give you the best range of hit, and the BEC and battery at 3S so that you can have the BEC programmed to regulate the power at 8.4 volts. You don't need any more than that to hop. I'm going to show you what this basic hop setup does. I also have the Chris Flip drive shaft mod done. So like in this stage, you can see the car rolls freely, but if you lower those, if you lower the setup, it engages the drive shaft, bring it up, and it spins free. So with that, I'm going to go ahead, throw the body on, and show you how this basic hop setup hops, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw in an upgraded servo. Got the super pump. Really want to see though is the hops. Now you see, remember, natural pop inside that front end there. Now I have my suspension raised up. That sort of weakens the hit. So if you drop it all the way down, it's gonna hit back bumper right off the bat. Oh yeah, gotta show you that balance. So you see the balance here. It will not hold the nose up on the bumper, and I basically kept removing weight from the back until it would not hold weight on the bumper, so that it doesn't accidentally bumper stall. If you have a slow hit, the bumper stalls. So from all the way down, one tap you'll hit the bumper, but you kind of want to get that bouncing, springing action from the front. So you want to raise it up a little bit so you got enough bounce where you're not bottoming out. That's still bottoming out a little bit, so you want to just a little bit higher than that. And this should be a good hop setup. Now this isn't a competition hop build. These are scale look shocks that still have a whole lot of spring to them. So this is basically a street hopper. You want to be able to slam all the way down, you know, still street sweep and all this stuff real nice, 3-wheel and all that. And now we're gonna basically swap out this 300, put a Jevries super pump in there, and then this is the next step. So I mean, if you want your Boulevard banger to just be the absolute best Boulevard banger it can be, we're gonna put this super pump in there and see if this gives us some improvements over the 300 when we got them set up right. Let's go ahead, throw this in there and see if we can get any improvement over the 300s just on a Boulevard cruiser, a basic hop setup. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do a little hop off. I'm gonna put the screens side by side, so we'll see which one can pump faster on a hop hit. And then we're gonna do I'm gonna drop the front all the way down, the back all the way up, just how we like them. And then we're gonna do just a power hit. From the bottom, we should be able to see which one goes up and down faster, and it should be clear. This isn't a competition hop. So we're back from the hop off between the two. I think we can clearly see that the super pump is just hitting harder, and because it swings the front end up harder, it hits the back bumper sooner and harder, which makes it slam back down faster and harder. So it just hits the seesaw a lot more frequent and with a lot more clear force. You can see with the lightness of the RC, the 300 is struggling a little bit to tap there. I mean, it's not struggling, but I mean, in comparison to the super pump is clearly hitting it harder. All right, so now we're gonna do the power hit. We're gonna drop the front down, rear up. We're gonna see which one can hit that bumper faster and harder from a no bounce. So it's not gonna be about how high I have the stick up in the front, so how much spring action is there. I think I got them both pretty equal in that hop off. I mean, the whole hop session was almost mirrored between the two, just the super pump was hitting it faster and harder. It is what it is. So yeah, let's see what the front down ass up hit is gonna look like, and we'll slow motion it and all that too. All right, coming back from that, I mean, it's clear. We have a clear winner here. The super pump it outperformed the Reefs 300. It's as simple as that. It hits harder, hits faster, and it's a clear upgrade in the RC, even on just a basic hot build, not even a competition hot build, just a street boulevard cruiser. You see the gains in performance right there. I mean, it's just hitting nicer. I can't wait to really mess with it now. So with that, I mean, I hope the video was informative, and I hope if you're, you know, thinking about getting a super pump, they are limited stock. So when they do come in, I mean, you got to grab them while they're there, because they will run out. I promise you that. They're worth every penny, and they're even cheaper than the Reefs 300 upgrade. So I mean, it's less expensive, but it gives you more performance. How often do you get that? All right, so with that, I hope you liked the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.